Hello and welcome back and welcome to my garage. This is where the magic happens behind the scenes when I'm not out traveling. I'm right here drumming up business, editing the videos, making the phone calls, and this is my basically man cave. But we're not here to talk about the man cave. We're here to talk about something very exciting that I have been looking forward to for many years. It's actually one of the reasons I bought the LandCruiser for, and that is to go out and do a Perth trip. It's not going to be your standard Sydney to Perth trip. We're not going to be going down the highway the fastest route possible. I would like to see as many customers of IGL as I can on the way there and on the way back. And of course, I'd like to see potential new customers. So it's going to be kind of a zigzaggy, unique trip where I would really like to have your input as to what you recommend I should do. Now, as you can see from the map in front of you, there are some customers that I have that are coastal, and there are some customers that I have that are inland. I did go to the Melbourne 4x4 show not long ago, and I did see the team there, or at least some of them. So I don't necessarily have to stop inside of Melbourne CBD, but I will have to make stops in regional New South Wales, regional Victoria, and Perth, as well as see anybody else who watches this video and is interested in doing business with IGL. I would love to make a stop and make the most of it. Now that leaves me with a bit of a choice. There are some inland, there are some coastal. Do I go Sydney to Perth coastal and then Perth back to Sydney inland or not? That's something I'm going to really need your advice on, because I have never driven to Perth, I have never driven to Adelaide. So now we kind of spoke about the trip. What I would absolutely love to experience, guys and girls, is some amazing campsites. As I mentioned in previous videos, I do have the Starlink, so I'm not necessarily worried about being out of range, but I do need to make sure that I'm not going to go somewhere and get stuck and have to enable my personal location beacon, because I have never driven there. In saying that, national parks, hip camps, anywhere that is really away from caravan parks will be absolutely spectacular. So please do drop your recommended campsites in the areas that you see dots on the IGL map that I can stay in and camp a night there, because that will absolutely help me. In terms of provisions, and this is where it gets very different to previous videos, I'm not going to be going alone. I'm going to be towing with me my brand new trailer from Red Dust Fabrications. As you can see on the screen in front of you, it is really beginning to take shape. This is going to have its own dedicated video about how it was made, but I do want to give a shout out to Craig and his team for the amazing work they have done. This trailer is completely bespoke and custom. It is not a trailer that is customized to my needs. So they have had to physically engineer and assemble everything. Then they're going to have to take it back apart, get it painted, galvanized, coated with IGL, then reassemble it and do the wiring. So every nut and bolt has to be put on twice for this trailer to make sure it fits before they paint it. And it's going to be quite a beast. A few little specs that I want to share with you, because it's going to help with the planning of the Perth trip. Overall, I'm going to have about 200 liters of water, and I'm going to have plenty of stock in the back and a full 3-burner Dometic kitchen with a hot water shower system. So it is definitely built for remote touring. As you can tell from the suspension, it has better suspension than the LandCruiser comes with. But in saying that, and now that I have shared this with you, you can really start thinking about places I can take this trailer to. And the foundation of this trailer has been to Cape York and back. Craig has taken his personal trailer everywhere, and he's basically guaranteed that the trailer will go wherever the LandCruiser can go. But the way this thing is built, it's like a tank. I think the LandCruiser will break before the trailer will. In saying that, now that you know what I will be having with me, the amount of water, the amount of fuel I can carry, the second fridge that it will have, and the kitchen, I want you to give me ideas of the different camping areas that I can stay at, because I do want to experience areas that are not caravan parks. I want to explore our beautiful country. I want to go to beautiful national parks, hip camps if you can recommend any, and you can find the areas that I need to visit on the IGL Coatings website. When you press the Book IGL button, it's going to show you the map of the installers, and that is literally where I will need to find camps around. Finally, if you are a business that is on the path that I'm traveling, or you're affiliated with a business that's on the path that I'm traveling, and you see that there is potential to incorporate IGL Coatings in your business, please let me know, because I would love to see as many customers as I can on the way to make this trip worthwhile. It is obviously a business trip, so I got to do business, right? please do reach out to me at aman@iglcoatings.com.au or go to iglcoatings.com.au and fill in a contact us form. And I would absolutely love to arrange a meeting with you to talk about IGL. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the trailer build and this trip. And I really look forward to your input about where I can stay and how you would do this trip that I'm going to be taking, because I have never driven from Sydney to Perth, but you might have. Thank you for watching.